Hello, Capricorn. Thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Star Tarot by Kathy McLeland. There's the website for Kathy McLeland if you're interested in it. Supportive Oracle Cards. You Are Clairvoyant Oracle Cards by Belinda Grace. Illustrations by Elaine Marzin. The website in the back here. rockpoolpublishing.com.au. A as an apple, U as an umbrella. Capricorn. Something with communication right off the bat. It's the way something's said. The way something is said. Something isn't right. It's the way something is said. I keep getting it's the way something is said. Are you angry? No. Are you shocked? Are you shocked, though? You got the Hierophant coming in right off the bat, which is an Earth card, so that's good. It's kind of like taking the lead, though. It's leader Earth energy, which you can be. You can lead the way if you need to. It's not a problem. But I feel like you're wondering, like, should I really be a part of this? You're holding something to the side, and you're like, I don't like the way something was said, because communication came towards you with this Ace of Swords, but I don't feel like it worked out right. Something is like, it's just, is it like, you're not offended though. Is it just because you don't trust it? Can we have some clarity on this Ace of Swords? Page of Water and the Devil. The Devil is tricky when you read for Capricorn, because the Devil card that's what signifies Capricorn. That's the Capricorn card. So, especially in a Capricorn reading, it doesn't mean that it's bad, but I feel like you're kind of looking at this in the sense of like, are they telling me what they think I want to hear? Then I'm going to end up footing the bill, because I'm not here for that. I just feel like they have a lot of passion, but I'm like, I don't trust that they're going to go anywhere with it. You're afraid they're expecting you to do all the work because you're dependable. But it's kind of like, yeah, I'm dependable, but I'm not your mule. Like, I'm not here to do your work for you. No, I'm my own mule if I'm going to be a mule. Not for nothing. I'll do for me. And, I'll work with others who are going to support and, uphold their end of the bargain. But I'm not here to give everybody else a free ride. I'm not here to give everybody else a free... No. And it's the way something is said. You're trying to be more objective. I feel like you're trying to be as objective as possible, but you're like, I don't know if I trust this. Maybe they have good intentions going in, but it's kind of like, I don't feel like they're going to hold to the bargain. They might think they're gonna, and that might be the real trick here. I believe that they're telling me the truth and where they stand today. But I believe that they're the type of person that their truth changes per day. Today they're all in, but tomorrow they may not want to be. It's kind of like one of those things. Today they feel like, yeah, this is for them. Tomorrow they might change their mind. And you are looking at them that way, like, I don't feel like they're stable. They have to prove themselves a little further before you move forward. Is this going to happen? Because you're just like, I don't feel like they have the... What is this? They have the Seven of Swords coming up, which is usually talking about moving on, or sometimes it's referred to... A lot of people refer to it as the Thief card, for good reason. They have a lot of ideas, and then they have the Justice card coming in through the dice. It's the number 11 arcana. Major arcana is Justice. Other people are going to distract them. There's a lot of things around them. You already see this coming forward. Okay, this is not funny, but it's funny. I think you're going to hold back for a minute until they go on to something else. How do I put this? It's almost like somebody saying, hey, we should go on this trip. We should go to wherever it is. I have time for you this time. You have time for you at this time. We should go on this trip. You wait till they're distracted, and I do feel like they're going to get distracted, and they move on. But you're like, you know what? I don't think they're going to go into that now, but I do. I want to. I think you're going to move forward with like somebody else's idea. I don't think it's a bad idea. I don't think it's a bad thing. Somebody else had a good idea. You're waiting to see if they have the staying power for it. They get distracted and move on. That's especially with the Seven of Swords. They get distracted and they move on. I don't think that's bad, but you're like, you know what? But I really do like that idea. So, are you shocking yourself? You're going to move forward with it. Some of you may be shocking yourselves. I don't know. Kind of like, why shouldn't I have that? I just don't want to be the one pulling all the weight. But maybe I'm going to go, and maybe there's other people that I know will pull their own weight that I want to see if they want to go with me. Other people who match me better. Maybe I'll be like, you know what, that person's not going to go, they moved on to something else. Now that they've kind of moved on, actually I do want to do this. I'm going to actually make that happen, but I'm going to make this happen with other people. Because you bring in other people. The magician shows up to aid you. Other people are interested, and you're like, this is what I want to do, this is where I want to go, this is what I need from other people if they want to be a part of it. And they're like, hey, you know what, that's a great idea. Yep, because you put out the word. You put out the word. Healing, this is good. This isn't bad. I don't know why I'm laughing other than I feel like you're going to get some weird backlash. Like somebody's like, that was my idea. How come you're doing my idea? Because it's a good idea and I want to do it. You moved on. You didn't want it. It's kind of like somebody saying, I want that house, starting to look at it, and then looking at other possibilities and then just deciding they're not going to get it. And then you're like, you know what? I do want that house. So I'm going to go get it, and I'm going to find a different way to get it. So maybe you're going to get it with somebody else. Maybe this is like a friend of yours or a relative. Maybe you and a sibling were going to go into this house, and you guys were going to both live there. They wanted to do this, and like, hey, if you want to go in with me on this, we can buy this house together, and you can live on that half, I'll live on this half. We can have a great life. And you're like, you were just kind of holding back, kind of like, I don't know, because I'll be the one taking care of this whole thing. I don't know about it. They went on to something else, and you're like, you know what, I actually really do like that house. But I'm going to get this with this other family member, or maybe a partner of yours, or maybe a friend that you trust. Maybe you've had this friend for years. You're like, hey, I want this house. You want to be a part of this? Because I know you'll hold up your bargain. You'll do your half so we can work together. We can make this a great thing. You want to do it. So you do that, and this person from the beginning is like, what's the deal? That was supposed to be our house. And you're going to be like, no, you suggested it. I was considering it. You moved on. I decided I still wanted it, so I found a different way to make it happen. So it was never our house. You started the idea. Yes, it was originally your idea, but you moved on. Just because you moved on doesn't mean I have to. Because I get like your strength is, like, I just feel like I'm just kind of like, this is just how it went. There's no reason I shouldn't have this just because it was originally your idea. I know I'm probably going to burn some biscuits with this, but I don't get the whole concept of like just because somebody came up with a thought first that they get to own what happens with that thought for the rest of their existence. I don't get that. I'm not on point with it. They had a great idea, and maybe the whole point for them to have that great idea was for them to give it to you so you could do what you wanted with it. Maybe that was their whole purpose for it. Because you're going to heal from this, and you're going to balance it out and be like, hey, I'm just telling you why I did what I did. I don't think anybody got the short end of the stick here. You went on to something else that you wanted. I decided to do this. It started off your idea, but I don't see any reason why I shouldn't have it. I just don't. I didn't take advantage of you. I didn't take anything from you. You just moved on from it and left it there behind. I decided I wanted it, so I got it, and I found a way to make it happen. That's how it went. Is this going to like balance later, or are they going to get over it? Are they going to get over it, or like I see somebody kind of giving you an issue about it. Like, are they going to get over it, or are we going to have to deal with this later on again? The 16. What is the 16? I don't even know. The Tower? Oh. And then that's Earth. The 5 of Earth. This person may avoid you for a while. There might be a bit of a point of contention for a while. They might just literally just not want to deal with you for a long time. I don't think that's right. So they might be bent out of shape about this for whatever reason. Maybe I don't know. For some reason, they seem to be very upset about it, and they move on. When they find out what you did, which is not bad, like you didn't do anything. I don't see this as a bad thing. It's like they're gonna hold a little bit of a grudge about it, and I feel like it's a very like they're shocked that you did that. You're shocked that they're upset about it, and I just feel like there's a wedge between the two of you for a while. I just don't really think it's necessary, but that's what I see happening here. Um, I just feel like they're the way they're looking at it is like, what if I wanted to do that with somebody else later and you took my opportunity, something like that. But I feel like that's like, it's very airy, it's very half baked, kind of like, I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's really right that they feel this way, but there might be more to it. But I feel like they're just giving you a heads up. This person may be kind of disgruntled for a while about it. They might hold a grudge about it. So, depending on who it is, I don't know how that's going to factor in for you, but just so you have a heads up about that, because they may be bent out of shape for a while about it and just flat out avoid you. All right, that's the message for that. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below with the same email. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.